The state has a new superintendent of public instruction, and tonight, Cake's News Conversation, we're going to learn a little bit more about Levi Bachmeier and what he has planned to bring to the department. Levi, thank you so much for joining us.
Hey, thanks so much for having me.
So let's talk about your new position. What does that mean? Does it affect every North Dakotan?
Yeah, so the superintendent is responsible for overseeing and providing support to every one of our 168 public school districts.
And is there anything immediately that you want to change?
You know, I am planning to get in the truck and start visiting each and every one of our 168 school districts in all 53 counties. I have a couple ideas about how do we ensure that students graduate not only with the knowledge that they need to succeed, but also the skills and the mindsets that our 21st century, demands. But this is much bigger than just one person. And so one of the big goals that I have is how do we work together, connecting legislators and all of our school districts to really forge sort of a shared definition of success about what we want our young people to be able to do. And I look forward to getting out and visiting all of our school districts.
And Levi, what do you want people to know about you?
I want people to know that I'm a trained teacher and coach. I care really deeply about this state and its students, and I just consider it an honor to be able to serve each and every one of our public school districts. If we're able to keep our focus on what's best for kids, I think we can go from one of the best school systems in the country to the best, and that's something that really excites me.
And tell us about the feeling that you had when you heard that you were going to be the new state superintendent.
Yeah, I just overwhelmed with gratitude. I've known Governor Armstrong back from his time as a state lawmaker when I was working in the governor's office. I've just had a deep respect for how much he loves the state, how intelligent he is, and so to be able to get the call was just one of the greatest honors of my lifetime.
And let's go through let's backtrack some. Let's talk about some of the goals that you have going into this position.
Yeah, I think in addition to connecting with each of our school districts, just to make sure that we're really all on the same page. Like I said, we are one of the highest performing states in the country when you look at the National Assessment of Educational Progress. I think we can lead the country, and so not focusing just on standardized tests, but we want to be a national leader not only in what students know, but also what they're able to do and the mindsets that they have to succeed. So that means not only great things happening in our classrooms, but getting students involved in activities and out in their communities to ensure that we're sending out into society, well-prepared citizens who are ready to contribute to the world.
And I know you mentioned that you would love to, your plan is to stop by each school, over 100 schools. What's the timeline for that?
Yeah, it's going to take a while. I'm hoping to spend at least 2 days a week visiting schools. I still have a lot to learn. I haven't started the position until the federal government reopens and Assistant Secretary Baszler is able to start her new position. But I'm going in with this with the belief and understanding that the only way that we go from really good to truly great is by working together. So that's going to be leading the great team that's in the department up in the Capitol and getting in the truck and visiting all of our school districts. So it'll take a while, trying to do 2 days a week, but I'm going to try to get through as many as I can because if we want to truly serve each and every child, we can't leave anybody behind.
Levi, I want to thank you so much for your time.
Thanks so much for having me.
Of course.